Starting gun.
Thought this wouldn't start. I thought this wouldn't have to start.
It doesn't, that's the joke. Like it does feel like, I mean, everything is nothing, nothing is everything. So you could say it's real and unreal. That's what we're talking about all weekend. So the real would be like, the real would be a sense that you're coming to a meeting and then you'd really feel that you're coming to a thing called a meeting and it really would feel that it started at 2 o'clock and that we had a break and now it's starting again at 3:30. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's the whole conversation we're having, is that the unrealness of it, you know, that it's just an appearance.
Yeah.
So 3:30 is an appearance and the start of the meeting is a story or an appearance. And then when that's seen, it's just very obvious. That's the way it is with everything.
For me, it's not like click, you know, like instant switch, but everything is getting so vague, you know.
Okay.
What I was saying also about the self-knowledge, like everything is getting so vague. You know what I mean?
I think I do, yeah.
Like the past is getting vague.
Okay.
And,
so when you say vague, do you mean like not as kind of solid and real as it appeared to be before?
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, vague, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, that's that, like it feels so solid and real when you feel real. And then there's beginnings and middles and ends and you're a real person who really has a life and I really have my life. And we can talk about how your life is going and my life is going. And that conversation seems to be real. And so there's a living in the real. But the difficulty is that when there's that realness, there's a dissatisfaction with it. And the dissatisfaction is kind of like a half aliveness. And the half aliveness is it's real.
Yeah, okay.
So unreal can't be seen. So it's something, but no thing can't be seen. It can't be seen. You know what I mean? So that's subject, object. There's an objectification of everything. A stage, an experience, a chair, a person, a thing, a memory, and that's the dissatisfaction and the question. It's a real question about that. And for some people it just goes really kind of almost unnoticed really. It's kind of there and it's a bit there, but it's not so strong. And with others it's really a strong question and a strong yearning and a strong kind of sense of dissatisfaction. You know, and then there can be more of an opening to another possibility, to which then nothing. This is nothing. You know, actually, everything is nothing. So therefore, instead of everything being real, everything is and isn't, and it's unknowable then. So of course, someone could say 3:30 or 3:30, and you know what they're talking about. And you know what someone says, oh, this is the start of the meeting or whatever, but it's obviously a story.
Yeah.
And everything is obviously a story then, it's just a story. So it goes from being real to being a story.
Yeah.
But it's
more like having less and less a clue, you know, like have no clue.
unknowing.
What's going on.
Because there's nothing actually going on. This is nothing appearing to happen. Yeah. That's it. That's unknowing is the freedom.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But not for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's also interesting. Sometimes people then start changing the way they speak.
Yeah.
You know, like objectifying the me instead of saying I blah blah blah. It's like the me blah blah blah.
Yeah,
or
totally. Yeah.
like the individual.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Oh, for sure. Like, and in this kind of area, all that can kind of appear to happen. You know, all sorts of conceptual things about this me and this understanding that the me isn't real. So you can have someone who understands that they're not there and talks as if they aren't there, but you can clearly energetically sense that they just simply know that there's no individual. And you can feel it energetically. That's the way it is. That doesn't mean anything either. It's just what's appearing to happen. But we're all essentially, like, as an individual, have this story of ourselves, like a narrative of ourselves, and we feel that we are in dialogue with ourselves. In a way, we're talking to ourselves, and we have a sense of self-consciousness and self-awareness.
Yeah, it's also like yesterday I was thinking like the only evidence for me that there is still a sense of me here is that there are these being thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, actually I don't have a clue actually whether I'm there or not, but these thoughts that are always about me and judging me and others, and that is like the evidence, like apparently there is a sense of me here, because this spills out of that.
Yeah, and another way to see that is that there's just a thought.
Yeah.
You see? So that's not actually evidence of anything except that there's a thought. Do you see what I'm saying though? So there's just what's appearing to happen, and you don't know anything. Right? There's just what's appearing to happen. So of course you don't know that you're not there or anything. It's just there's just what's appearing to happen. And then there's this thought, and you just called it a mean thought. So another possibility is to see that there's just that thought. So what? So there's just a thought.
That is pretty disarming.
Yeah. That's the immediacy of what I'm talking about. It's just, and if, say there's a sense of yearning, okay, so what's happening then? A sense of yearning. So what?
It's also this.
Of course. There's just aliveness. It's that simple. So seeing it, there's mean thoughts, and then, that's evidence of the me. Well, who's deciding that it's evidence of the, you know? Like, the sense of you not being there is not how you would imagine it to be, ever.
Yeah.
It's not this event, it's a non-event. It is a non-event, complete non-event. Of course it's a non-event because nothing happens. Because there's already no you there. So it's just that there's just simply whatever's appearing to happen. I've heard of people who their sense of separation goes and they don't even notice for a while. Like a few days even. And then something is different. And then there's just what's appearing to happen. Whereas they would have had an idea of this me falling away as if it's going to be.
Is there the possibility of friendship left by falling away Or is it just...
I kind of felt me and you had something going.
Or is it just...
Because we bonded over the bishop thing.
Yes,
Yeah, there's everything is rich in possibility. Anything could appear to happen.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's when there's no longer a sense of view, there's just aliveness, and anything could appear to happen. Everything is and everything isn't. It is and it isn't, as opposed to there being everything being is or isn't, and it's solid. You're my friend. Are you my friend? Are you not my friend? What? You haven't phoned me in like 6 months. So where's our friendship at? And you never emailed me actually since last May. So I don't know about you. I'm putting you on a maybe you're not. Maybe we're not as close as I thought. So friendship is just aliveness. Friendship it's a mystery to me. I have no idea about it. Because if I try to know it and try to pin it down, I'll never find it. And did you notice that with friendships? If there's a friendship and someone tries to kind of, it has it pushes, it drives away the thing that they're trying to.
Yeah. It's often conceptual or fed by memories and sympathy.
Oh, it's a completely contractual thing. Like it's a contractual. Like once you see a friend and you call it friendship, and if you feel like an individual, it's a conditional, contractual thing. You are an object called mine, and there's a list of expectations you would then have with that person.
Always.
If I phone you, you phone me back. I phoned you twice now, and you haven't phoned me back. So I think you're going to remove you from my friends list. Or whatever it is. So it's when there's no longer that, this whole 2 weeks is 2 weeks, 2 days, this whole weekend is a sharing in open friendship. And it's not the personal friendship that people imagine, it's a sharing in open friendship where nothing is required, nothing is asked of you, and you're just being seen as unconditional love. So a friendship just appears to happen in the story then, that's all. And it's just a mystery, I have no idea. There's clearly nothing there. There's no relationship really. There seems to be, that's all. But if you get a relationship, if you examine it and look at, like as an individual, you feel there's an actual relationship, like it's an actual thing, and you will label it as, say, a friendship, or say an intimate relationship, or maybe a father relationship or a mother relationship, or blah blah blah. And all of these things will have different kind of contractual expectations of them, and we treat them like real things. It's a dream. And true unconditional love is seeing that there's nothing there, because the fathering that happens, fathering appears to happen. Doesn't require anybody. Or whatever else, whatever other label you want to put on it.